Hey. Welcome in, everyone, to the live stream for the release of my collaboration with Fetti Says Beard Care, Batanga Sunrise. Fetti's going to be here in a little bit. I've got co-host Ken Sconson. He's going to give you all live first impressions. So hopefully that goes good.
Yeah, man, it's driving me nuts. This package has been sitting here since it arrived, and I just want to open it. So can't.
He's keeping it authentic, There we go.
Still sealed up.
Yeah, there. Share this out if you guys wouldn't mind. Get as many people in here as we can. We are going to be doing a special discount that Fetti will announce when he jumps in here, as well as some giveaways, from my understanding. So that's pretty sweet.
Very
What's
nice.
up, Johnny Small Pepper, my good friend? How you doing, bro? Yeah, he eats spicy peppers that I wouldn't even think of, like Carolina Reapers, like they're jalapenos, man. It's crazy.
He'd probably call me a baby because my heat level that I can actually handle is like honey barbecue. So I'm
so non-existent. Okay.
Right. My youngest son, he will eat the heck out of some spicy food. He's tougher than I am when it comes to that.
What's up, Marv? Thanks for coming in the stream.
What's going on, Marvin? Good to see you, brother.
Who's in here? Evan Jansen.
Yep, Evan, what's up, man?
Oh, yeah. So this is what you get here. If you're gonna get the bottle, or you can get a combo. A fair amount of product, that is for sure.
What's up, Michael? Good to see you, brother. Ryan. So I'm sure you guys are going to talk about this when Fetti comes on, but if you want to talk about anything now, like how did this come about, or do you want to wait for Fetti to talk about that?
Well, Fetti already kind of talked about it on Brian's stream a while ago, but yeah, I was just like, I kind of hassled him. I was like, dude, let's do something. And he's finally like, all right, let's do this.
Nice.
And him and I have been tight since pretty much the word go, when he started doing his stuff. And we talk frequently. And so, that I could have free reign. So I got to design the scent and the carrier blend. So pretty stoked on that. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think this is the most high-end feeling beard collab that I've ever done. It's next level. What's up, Jesse from Cervantes? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in, showing your support. Vato, there goes the neighborhood. Just kidding, kind of, not really.
What's going on, guys? But Jason Klein, what's up, Jason? He's here too.
Cool. Glad to see some people trickling in. You never know with an earlier stream like this. So.
Right. Close to the end of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited. So, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that, Johnny.
I just want to open the package. I know we're waiting on Fetti, but yeah.
I say go for it.
I don't know. You think we should wait for Fetti? I think
4 minutes in. He said he'll be about 10 minutes late, so we'll see.
Okay, all right.
Brian's supposed to make an appearance somewhere in the stream. He said he's gonna hop in here too.
Right. Yeah, I was chatting with Brian a little bit earlier. What's up, Emo?
Russ, I'm already. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do something unique. Like all my collabs are beer or cocktail themed in some kind of aspect. I just like boozy scents, but wanted to do something that was kind of like more of like an experience, like a night out in Latin America, Cuba. So the Batanga is a cola and tequila cocktail with lime. And then there's some other happy things in there as well.
Yeah, I had never heard of that before we started talking about it. So you taught me what that was.
They're pretty
Yeah.
good. I hadn't tried one before, but since I was coming out with a sim that I had to see what it was all about. But
Right.
don't really dabble in the alcohol like I once did, as I'm drinking root beer instead of actual beer. So,
Right.
right.
Yeah, I'm pretty much water and pre-workout. That's me.
Water and pre-workout.
That's pretty
Put up
much
the
it, man.
official can. Ladies and officials. Thanks
What's
for
up,
popping in
Ken?
here, Ray.
Good to see you, Ken. Hope you're doing well, man.
You don't follow Ray, you guys should. He's got an amazing fragrance collection, and he knows everything there is to know about men's fragrances. It's awesome. But yeah, man, we put it together in a few months, and he sent out the first one, and he put something in, and I was like, no, not what I was looking for. We'll go back to the drawing board. He sent out a second tester, and I was like, it's almost there. Just take up the tobacco a notch, and then we hit it right on the money. So it's good though, man. So yeah, I'm sure before you even open, you could smell the cola out of the package.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was smelling through the package earlier trying, but I can't pick anything up. He's got it sealed up pretty good. Oh, he's got Starlink still spotty.
Jeez Louise. Wow. Just glad you're all right, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Freaking wild. Somebody sent Fetti a message. Tell him to hurry up.
So Cervantes wanted to know a little bit up there. How did you come up with the carrier blend? I don't think you answered that yet, did you?
I have not answered that.
Are you waiting on it? If I got ahead, man, I'm sorry. This is your show.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. It was just basically coming up with an all-star list of my favorite carriers, and just putting them together, and then I let the ratios up to Fetti because that's his territory. Like, you're the master of that. I know what I like, but this is what I want in it. And I was really stoked that he gave free reign to come up with the carrier blend, because a lot of owners wouldn't do that for sure, which was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's unique and kind of the way he does it anyway, right? Where almost every release he has a different blend. So that opportunity is kind of there to do something different. So yeah, that's cool that he worked with you that way. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely stoked on how everything turned out. It absorbs super freaking fast. The butter is like super freaking nourishing. I love the labels. I just wanted something that was more like painting-esque, and so we decided on this one. I sent him a couple different examples, and of course, Fetti's probably going to give me a hard time about this because I always flip him crap because it's hard to read the ingredients on his label.
Right.
So I was like, put a background behind the ingredients.
Yeah, the colors of those labels though are freaking great, and then with the color of the oil also, it just looks like a great bottle.
Yeah, it's a pretty one for sure.
Yeah.
I found a piece of the artwork online and then tweaked it a bit with the contrasting and all that jazz, and then he put on the label, and I think it came out good. I like how the white writing stands out on it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. I'll be able to look at mine here soon.
And he has one of the best butters in the game. Dude, marvelous. Wait until you try this butter, dude. Diablo's in here. What's up, Diablo?
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
I was just talking to you earlier. You asked me when I was going to grow the huge long beard back out. I was like, I plan on growing it back out up until when my wife says she's going to shank me if I don't cut it. He's not a
That's
fan
not a
of the
story.
long beard.
That's not a story we want to see on Instagram that Steven got shanked. We don't want to read that. So
No. I prefer my vital organs and my blood inside my body. So.
yeah, they're kind of where they're meant to be. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just doing the thing. Have had a lot of time with the other half lately, and so we've been going to a few shows, and we did some river rafting and just getting out and getting active. So that's been fun. First concert we went to was Sum 41, Simple Plan, and The Offspring headlined, which was
Nice.
freaking awesome. And Dexter did a piano rendition of Gone Away. It was incredible. And then 2 days later, we went up to Seattle and we saw Yellow Card for their 20th anniversary of Oceans Avenue tour, which was pretty freaking awesome.
Nice, man. You guys been hanging out, huh? That's
Yeah. Why we can get it in while our kid gets help. So we're soaking it in.
yeah. Those are some good bands. Sum 41. I've always loved Sum 41. Offspring. Yeah. You probably get a lot of that out there on the other side of the country, though, huh? A lot of concerts out there where you are.
Yeah, these are the first like ones that I went to, and since the pandemic hit, cautious and probably over cautious at the same time. And
right.
Up until the last 2 months, we had been wearing our masks everywhere we went, and now we're done with that, and it's freeing and nice to do that. We were in the WAMU Theater in Seattle with 7,000 people. And I was like, if I'm going to get it, it's going to be here. So and here we are 2 weeks later, so I think I'm good. What's up, Scott? How you doing, dude?
Scott, what's up, brother? Mark? Oh, yeah, Evan, Blink 182, Good Charlotte, 2 great bands. I love Blink 182.
I before it got stolen out of my buddy's car, had a signed copy of Cheshire Cat from when they were doing college tours. That was before Dude Ranch, so that was like back in the day.
Right.
Good Charlotte, yeah, I like them a lot. I've seen them a couple of times. I saw them on the Life and Death tour, which was freaking the Chronicles of Life and Death. I really liked that album, and that was a pretty cool show. Sum 41 actually opened for them during that.
Okay, nice.
They still do concerts at the Gorge. They do concerts at the Gorge. We don't go because, well, I'm a ginger and I will die. So we went to back in early 2000s. Me and my buddy won tickets to Summer Jam, and we got to go like backstage and everything. And we saw 50 Cent, Fabulous. Who else was there? It was like all the big groups at the time. And it was like 107 degrees outside. And I was grateful that I could go back off the side of the stage in fans with misters. Like, not be part of the crowd that was slowly dying.
Yeah, that heat's crazy, especially outside in the crowd.
What did Emo say? Seattle, yeah.
2026 World Cup.
Yeah, you don't go and visit Seattle unless there's something really cool going on there, because it's like Mad Max and Thunderdome now. So try not to go there as much as possible.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Fetti Says is one of the most awesome beer companies. Top 5 company without any reservations, sir.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that I've ever had. So I've had several Fetti scents, and there's nothing that I haven't liked. All of his blends, all of his scents, everything that I've ever had from him has been great in my beard.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I've been dissatisfied with either. It's like I go, and it's funny because I go, what are my favorite scents? And it's like he comes out with something new, and I'm like, then it's this one, because he keeps on notching it up. I love Mango Tango. Oh my god, that one. It's like this creamy mango with almost like an incense vibe to it, and I love it. Yeah, real good.
Yeah, that one is supposed to be in here also. I think that's in this bag too. I hadn't got that one yet, so yeah.
Right on, right on. Yeah.
So Scott said, I was asking Scott what year. So he was saying Good Charlotte is from Waldorf, Maryland. He saw them at WFHS Festival years ago before anyone knew who they were. And I asked him what year. So he thinks 2003 to 2004.
Fetti's here.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
A lot of running around. I made it. When we did the time, I didn't do the math. It's like right as I'm getting out of work. So I would have said 7:30, but I'm used to doing it on the weekend, you know?
Okay, so it's okay. We kept the people entertained a little bit.
Hopefully.
Awesome. Yes. What's going on, guys? I can't see who's in here now, but to everyone that's in attendance, thanks so much.
We got 20 people in the chat, so we're doing pretty good right now.
Yes, yes. And Ken, thanks for taking out the time to hang out with us. You know, me and Steven appreciate it, you know.
Oh, man, I'm honored to be a part of it. You already know I love your stuff, dude. So when you asked me to be a part of it, I was like, are you serious? Absolutely, man. Yeah. No, I appreciate the invite.
No problem. I think this is awesome, too. Let me know if there's any feedback coming because I got my AC on. But I think this is awesome, too, because me and Steven are going to be biased, okay? We created this. So even though, you know, we have expertise and people, you know, appreciate our opinion on things, we created, so of course to us it's going to be good. We're not going to put it out. But to hear from someone like you who doesn't really have anything to do with it, you didn't have anything to do with the creation process. You're not getting any commissions off of this. This is purely our creation. So I think to bring you alongside is only adding to it and make it more believable and true that this is actually good quality stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect from it. I know what the scent profile is. I've seen you guys talk about it, but all that stuff together, I'm like, what does that smell like? I don't know what to expect, so I'm excited.
I say we have them dive into it, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to hear from you guys, and then I'll give my take on it because this is interesting based on the other processes involved with the different creations that I have done.
Okay. I'm going to mute my mic so that the bag noise doesn't, you know, drive everybody crazy, but I've got the bag here not open. I got to open it.
Yes, yes.
So if you could let the people know what the special discount for today is going to be.
It's going to be Embrace 20. So that's EMBRACE, Embrace 20. You're getting 20% off your total purchase, and that's on anything. It doesn't have to be necessarily Batanga Sunrise. And you also get a 1 ounce oil free of choice. So again, this is something that I find, you know, people in the bearded community really appreciate. So I tend to stick with that. And, you know, with all these different flavors, with all these exotic blends, carrier oils wise, you know, I can imagine it's very difficult to pick. So that's why I have that option. And, you know, always write something in the description box when you're not sure of something. Thanks to Fetti Says Beard Care. You know, and I will help you. Feel free to DM me if you're not sure about something, and I'll do my best to accommodate you.
So I put in the butter right before we went on, bro. Bro. Yeah.
Yo,
it's silky.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying with these quote unquote hybrid butters, if you will. It creates a certain texture that's unlike anything else. And we talk about shea butter, and yes, shea butter is overdone, but at the same time, it's a staple. But you know, I'm somebody who believes in pushing the envelope as much as I can. So this is what keeps me going by coming up with all these different creations I wonder what XYZ would do for your beard. I wonder what that will do for your beard. And along the journey in the process, if this is something that benefits me, non-business owner or not, why can't I share that with someone that I speak to on a regular basis, someone that I have something in common with? I've always been that type of person where if I'm enjoying something, a food or a drink or something, share it. Try it out so you can kind of experience what I'm experiencing.
Yep, I got it open.
Let's go.
These labels are beautiful. I love the colors, and I was telling Steven before you came on, the way the labels look with that color of the oil, these are just going to look great. You know, sitting on the shelf, whatever.
Yeah,
So good.
very, very jazzy. I give Steven the credit for that. I don't know if you had that in a stash or did you come up with it, but I felt it was very appropriate.
All right, do I get to smell it now? Is it my turn?
Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say something last because you know me, I'm gonna go really in depth, and I want others to give their take.
Okay. All right. Not what I was expecting at all. God, that is so good. I was expecting because tequila's you list tequila front, right? So I'm expecting this blast of like alcohol sent out of the bottle, and it's not. It's there. You pick it up a little bit, right? But it's cola. You get the cola, the lime. You get that tangy sweetness of the lime.
Mm-hmm.
You never. What's the right way to say this? I don't know why I'm still amazed that I open up something from you and that it's so good. Why am I still amazed? I should not be amazed at this point. It should just be expected.
Exactly. You keep on doubting me, man. I don't know what it's about.
Oh, I never doubt. It just seems like every time I get something from you that it's just better than the last one.
Wow.
You know,
Thank you.
It's crazy
Thanks,
to me
man.
how good your stuff is. I mean, honestly.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate that.
Do you want to elaborate on that, Steve, as far as the creation, the combination, and the scent profile on how you came up with that? Was that on purpose, as far as it not being too forward with the tequila? You know what I mean? Like, was that strategic, or is that just happened to work out that way?
No, that is definitely. I didn't want it overdone with the alcohol, man. I like having like boozy scents. Like all of my collabs have had some kind of booze to them, but I just wanted this scent to be an experience. I wanted it to be like a night out in Cuba or Latin America, and you're having a cigar, you're doing your thing, you're out at the club, you're drinking your cocktails, and it's got some spice in there too that you may pick up on.
As soon as I got it in my hand, I picked up on the spice. I was going to mention that. Yeah,
we got some clove and cardamom in there,
Right.
and then a pinch, just a hint, not a lot of cinnamon.
Right.
But some things that you don't know that are in there, general public, is cherry.
Okay.
You didn't know that. And also there's a bit of orange in there, like a tequila sunrise type thing, mixed in with the cola. And
so that's where the little bit of extra sweetness come from, because lime itself is not necessarily, there's not a lot of sweetness to lime, right? It's a tang, it's a sour scent. That's just what lime is. So that's where the sweetness is I'm coming from for sure then.
Yes, that is correct. So pretty much with me, I'm not gonna lie, I think it took a while for it to set in on what we have here. Because I think I was put in different directions and preoccupied with the other live streams and then the Mango Tango scent as well. So I couldn't really take in and absorb what is in this 2-ounce bottle and 3-ounce jar. And then it occurred to me, like, this is very special as far as coming up with a scent that has also cola in it. That's very difficult to do, and particularly with this scent, I found the perfect place to put in the cardamom as well as the cola, as well as the Tequila Sunrise. So it's kind of like in tiers. So believe it or not, the cardamom is below the Tequila Sunrise, and below the cardamom, there's that tobacco blend, as well as some more tobacco added on it. So that's where you get in the rich complexities. You're getting the freshness from the lime, but that Tequila Sunrise with the cola on top is like the perfect blend. And cola scents are either hit or miss. You either get them, nail them, or you don't. So I'm very happy on the way that it came out. I picture it like an escape, where you're getting ready maybe to go to the party, you get ready to go to the bar, or you're stuck at work all day long, and just temporarily, even if you don't smoke cigars or drink, it's putting you in that specific place, like Steven said, taking you to Cuba. And again, for those that don't know, this is an inspired Cuban drink called Batanga. I say Batanga with my New York accent, but Batanga. And that is inspired off a Cuban drink. This is solely Steven's idea. I was not thinking about it. Probably down the road, I would have came up with a tequila beard oil. But this is like, you go to your local bar, you got your main man as your bartender, and you ask him to just kind of freestyle you a drink, and it's like a perfectly blended cocktail. So that's what's so special about this. It's not the tequila, because I'm not actually a cocktail guy, but I'm more of like a straight up guy. But this is perfect for the beard oil, where again, the tequila is not too off-putting, not too sharp when you open the bottle. You get that brightness, you get that spice that tones it down, and then you get that richness. And when you put in beard, you can really wear it all year round. It really is a pleasant scent. You won't get tired of it. So I think it hits all levels.
Yeah, I was going to mention, so one thing that I was really worried about and hearing what this scent was when it comes to alcohol scents, I've smelled alcohol scents that when you open the bottle, it's like opening a bottle of tequila and that's all you smell, right?
Right.
And I was nervous because I'm like, man, those kind of scents are not for me. I know there's people that love them, but for me, that's just not for me. This is more like sitting in that bar, sitting at the bar, all the scents that are around you, plus the drink that's in front of you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm wearing this tonight. I'm wearing this butter to bed tonight. This is a good bedtime scent for me, based on what I was just saying, where it's a good combination of that environment. Yeah,
right.
This is very well done, man, for sure.
Thank you so much. And that butter too is really the star of the show. Believe it or not, I appreciate beard oils, but I mainly wear beard oils for the simple fact that, for the most part, we have to, if we want to stop like the beard dandruff, and when you get out the shower, it's kind of. But I really appreciate butters because you get to go to sleep with them. It stays with you in the beard, and you really get to experience them more. So for me, that's when really the scent took off for me, when I put in the butter. And that blend with the mango and avocado is fantastic. I also use that same base butter blend in Fetti Says Mango Tango. So I had to put mango butter in that because it's mango. And you happen to say you wanted mango in this one. So I was like, okay, we already know it's going to be a great feeling beard and great texture.
Yeah, I had to smell that. I know this stream is not about Mango Tango, but I had to smell it real quick because it's the first time that I've had it. So
right, but that texture is going to be similar, and then you're probably going to notice obviously a difference in the texture with the Batanga Sunrise, because that hemp seed is coming in there versus the different carrier blend totally in the Mango Tango. So it's going to be different in itself because of that. And I'm a big fan of hemp seed oil, rose hip, stuff like that. So again, that just gives it a little more ammunition to take off.
yeah, it's good. There's something else I want to say about it also. So the cola scent, right?
Right.
There are different, and I know this as a maker, there are different forms of cola scent out there, right? Depending on where it comes from, how it's made. I mean, there's the straight up cola, you know, that is a good representation of what a cola actually smells like. There's like the candy cola. You know,
Right.
there's different cola scents. I mean, this is a straight up cola. This is not like the candy fake cola scent, nothing like that. This is straight up, you know, probably can't say Coca-Cola because that's copyrighted, but this is a straight up cola scent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it definitely isn't Coca-Cola, because
Right.
regardless of copyright, people gonna hold you to it because they know
Yeah.
exactly what Coca-Cola smells like. So yes, this is this is definitely canned cola. I think the lime helps bring a little bit of fizz in that opening, somewhat. And again, it just blends so well with the other scents that are in there. So it's like a perfect combination.
Yeah. Great job on this. I mean, my review is already ready. I just have to go back and watch what I said in this video, and I can just do my review real quick. This, I just have to wear it, right? But
Yep.
you guys, great job on this. You guys killed. Not this, is just great. I can't wait to wear it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Appreciate that, man. Definitely wanted to go outside of the box like I always do, and for him to let me pick the carriers was something I'd never done before, but
Okay.
I'd have enough history with products to know what works and what doesn't. And I wanted to put my all stars together and see what happens. And so that's kind of what I recommended. I was like, let's put these together, see what happens, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think that hemp seed oil with that metafoam is really something magical.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever had cacao oil. Am I saying that right? Cacao
Yeah.
or
So-
the
So-
Nemi Sapote? I don't think I've had those at all ever. Not that I'm aware of.
Exactly. Even I had never heard of them. And
Right.
Steven mentioned them. I'm like, okay. I'm starting to see the cacao more in other beard company products here and there. It was my first time experiencing the oil, for sure. And I just feel too that, you know, when you throw the metal foam in there, it just makes everything right.
Yeah.
I was telling Ken that metal foam mainly is supplied from Washington State, so that had to go in there.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emo's
Wow.
correcting me, Ken. It's okay. I'm gonna try it. Cacao.
Cacao oil.
Okay.
Thanks, Johnny.
Wow. Thank you, Johnny. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Johnny's a good guy. I talk to him a lot. So I can't wait to see what he thinks of this. He really likes out of the box exotic things. Based on all of my creations, I think he has about all of them, but every week he's changing the list of the order of his favorite. And I'm just like, okay, so I can't wait for him to say Batanga Sunrise takes the #1 spot. Like, yeah, I kind of knew that.
So the code is Embrace20 in case you guys missed it. Use code Embrace20, save 20%. And also you get a free 1 ounce beard oil. And that's when you buy a combo, correct?
You can really buy anything with purchase. You'll get a free ounce, but in the customer section, when you get ready to check out, that's when you would put the flavor of choice.
Nice.
Yeah, so anybody who orders a wash and a conditioner, I'll make a custom Batanga Sunrise beard wash and conditioner. It won't have the label in there, but I can make sure that the scent is in there because my wash and conditioner is pre-made.
Yeah, if you do that, let me know, man, because that's would be awesome in the shower.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely. I think that cherry is awesome in the shower, man.
Right?
So you said it's 20% with Embrace20 and the free beard oils with any purchase or with a certain amount?
With any purchase.
Okay.
Me and Steven would appreciate the combo so you can get the full experience.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, I could just be saying that because I'm the owner. However, I feel you do yourself a disservice in most cases by just getting the beard oil. When it comes to my scents. I have people that come back and sometimes it's sold out, and then it's like you're stuck with the oil, which is cool. But especially with mango, avocado butter, these type of hybrid butters, at some point, if not now, down the road, I think you want to get your hands on this butter because it's fantastic, especially if you never have experienced it before. So it's going
I
to
just
take
put
your
some more
nighttime
in.
treatment. Say that again?
But I just put some more in. I love it.
Yeah. I think I heard Jules saying that. He was like, when you reapply it throughout the day, because there's no tat in there, it's very little wax just to hold down the flyaways. It doesn't feel like you have too much product in your beard. I would assume maybe that's the avocado butter, the way it just melts down like that. But again, you can literally reapply it within that same day and it's not going to feel too greasy or anything like that. So that's awesome.
You had talked about us doing a giveaway. I don't really
Right.
have the ability to do the random number generator since I'm working just through my phone.
I can. I think I can share my screen if you want me to pull one up. We can do it that way.
Cool. Yeah, man. And I could put the number in our private chat and let's.
All right. That's how you know we're doing this for the bearded community, because everything is organic. You can tell it's not fluff. Everything is real. So it's real-time numbers here, and I can't wait to see who wins. Now, you're going to go by whoever picks the number first? Steven, I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, definitely by who picks the number first. And let me know when you're ready, kid, and I'll give the number range.
Okay, so you're giving me the number. Okay, so I don't need to generate anything. You got it. Okay, I'm ready. I see the number.
All right, guys. Number range is 20 to 30. Go.
Yeah, going back to what Fetti was saying a second ago. I mean, if you've had, number one, if you've ever used Fetti Says butter, you already know how smooth and great it's one of the smoothest butters you're ever going to have in your beard. If you've never had it, trust me, you want to get it. And I'm not getting paid to say that. I'm not making any money right now. You want this butter. Absolutely. This is some of the best butter you're ever going to have in your beard.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Evan Johnson, you're a winner.
Nice. Just like that.
Yep.
Awesome.
And that is the number that's in the private chat. So yeah.
What does he win?
I was gonna go. I didn't get a chance to go over it with you, but I wanted to do like a mango tango and then save the Batanga sunrise for the end.
Okay.
All right. I want to keep.
Hey, you can't lose with that, man.
Yeah, save the best for last. I don't want anybody to win it and everybody logs off. You know.
So Evan, this is what you won, brother. Well, I mean, what is it exactly? The oil, or
it's just the oil.
Okay, so the oil. There you go.
2 ounces of oil, man.
There you go.
And Steven, you've had some time with the mango scent. Talk about it real quick so Evan can get an idea of what he can experience.
This is my take on the mango tango. It's not like an overly sweet candy mango. It's kind of like a creamy mango, and with the amber and the patchouli, and it's just a touch of patchouli, but it gives it this incense vibe to me, man.
Yeah.
And it is something that I continue to reach back for.
Yeah.
The scent is great. And as always, not just because you're on the stream, but the feel and beard is on par too. It's another hit. And me and Ken were talking about this before you came on, that it's crazy. It's like every release, you're like one-upping yourself over and over.
Yeah, really, I thought about it for a second, and I normally don't. The man, the myth, the legend is here.
You're all in trouble now. I'm gonna come in and tell you what this thing's really all about.
There we go. There we go.
How's everybody doing?
What's up, Brian?
We're doing
Thanks
fantastic.
for hopping on, bro.
Tomorrow is Friday, so it's Friday Eve. And I was real excited about this. I think it's pretty awesome. A lot of anticipation built up. And I was just excited to talk about it. Now I don't know if I want to say it. I want to hear what Brian got to say. Brian, go ahead, man. Tell him what you think of Batanga Sunrise.
First of all, congratulations to Stephen and Fetti on this.
Thank you, man.
It's really cool. It's a really cool scent, guys. And I don't say this lightly, but the more Fetti says scents I try, the more I'm going to call you the master of fruit scents.
Wow, thank you.
Just because I typically don't, I like fruit scents, but to me, they're not usually everyday scents because, they're so particular. I have to be in the mood for something. I don't want to wear it multiple days in a row, but somehow the scents that you have that have fruit in them, which is most of the ones that you do, are still refined. They have that richness. They've got a little bit of sweetness to it, which is the kind of scents that I like anyway. So this is an extra good job. I got it today. I threw it in my beard right before I got on the lawnmower. So I had, I was getting the full experience there wearing that. It's really good. It's the perfect amount of sweet. I thought it was either going to be too boozy or too sweet when you start putting, because I was thinking rum, and the rum scents are already kind of got that rich sweetness, and then you put more fruit and stuff on that. You don't get that with this because of the tequila. I think the tequila and the lime kind of pulls back from some of the sweetness that I had in my head I was going to get. There's still a little bit of sweetness, a lot of richness, a lot of complexity to it. I get the spice in it is perfect. You just get that hint of that fall spice. And I was been listening before I could get on here. So I heard what was in it. It's like, it's perfect for this time of year, late summer, going into fall, going into football season, going into, the fall season. This is a perfect scent for this time of year. Great job.
So
thank you so much.
If I can just say real quick for everybody listening to this, whenever my review comes out, whenever Brian's review comes out, just know that we both said the same thing on the stream. So our reviews are going to sound very similar. We kind of had the same points there.
Cool. I didn't catch that part of it.
Yeah.
I was rushing trying to get in here and had it on in the background and stuff.
I'm just glad to know I'm about
jumping on. I know you're
halfway
busy.
smart as Brian.
Stephen assisted with the spice. I allowed Stephen to take the wheel on this as far as the creation process. I wanted to make sure this is my first collaboration scent, by the way, guys, if you're not aware. And I really wanted to give the person I'm collaborating with some creative control. I'm not used to making decisions with anyone regarding any of my products. So at first it was very difficult because it's like, I can think the world of it, but if you don't agree with it, then it's somewhat of an issue. We got to go back to the drawing board, and that delays releases. That's why Mango Tango came out first, because there was still more work that we had to do with this creation. But I'm glad I listened to Stephen because I thought it was enough spice and enough richness from the tobacco. It's actually 2 shots, 2 different kinds of tobacco. The first one is that spice blend that you're mentioning, where a lot of tobacco scents, sometimes it's not like a tobacco scent by itself. It's usually a bunch of other scents that creates an accord. For example, cinnamon, clove, things that nature, amber can create like sort of like a tobacco blend. So that's in there, as well as a sweet, semi-sweet, rich pipe tobacco, which I think Brian's a big fan of.
I love pipe tobacco.
Yeah, so it complemented each other, as well as I was telling them, you might have heard, I found a good place to put the cola where it wouldn't interfere so much with the Batanga Sunrise, the tequila. And it's just like a perfect marriage. And it's like a well-blended cocktail by your favorite bartender. It's something that I really enjoy. And I don't know if you got a chance to experience the butter yet, but again, that's something else that takes it up another notch.
Absolutely. Real quick, just want to address, I know that, who was it? Johnny. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. We didn't even take that into an account.
Yeah. So what I'll do, Steven, if you want to, for the next giveaway, you can, when you're ready to do that, just let me know and I'll type something in the chat and I'll hit go when you're ready for me to hit go.
We got about 15 minutes left in the stream. We wanted to keep this to an hour. We know everyone's got lives and things doing. They got to get off here and go order Batanga Sunrise combos all day long.
Yes.
With code
Absolutely.
Embrace 20.
Yes. Saves you 20% with a 1 ounce free oil of choice. So anything you were on the fence about, that's a good way to pick. And anything else too, where you couldn't decide, stuck, you could use for that 1 ounce oil of choice too.
Your free 1 ounce oil, there are 3 choices you need to go with. You either need to go with plum fig, appleberry, or mango tango. Those are your choices. Trust me.
I'm going to throw
I
in.
know from experience.
My favorite, I think, is still white apple bourbon. White apple bourbon I love that in the fall, especially.
Yeah.
It's white chocolate and apple and bourbon.
That was my nickname in high school.
White apple bourbon.
No,
Okay.
white chocolate.
Nice.
Well, I've got to run, guys. I appreciate you sending
Thanks
this
for
out
hopping
to
on,
me.
brother.
I'm sorry I couldn't be on longer. It just happened to be when we tried to coordinate schedules. It was a really busy week, so I wanted to try my best to do the good old-fashioned wrestling run-ins. I got a 10-minute run-in here, but congratulations on that. I'll be putting out my video soon and giving you all the credit in the world for it. You guys keep it going, and we'll be seeing you soon. Thanks.
Take it easy, brother.
See you, Brian.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks.
Right on.
Awesome.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, it was good to see Brian. He came on the right time. And again, you can tell this stuff is not rehearsed. It's fresh, real time. So that's awesome. Sometimes it works out to be better.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I mean,
authentic.
Yeah, for sure. And I was glad to see that Brian's take on the scent was pretty much like mine, because that means that I at least got it right. I'm halfway as smart as Brian is, so I'm happy about that. But seriously, what that means is, I mean, again, it lends to the fact that you guys killed this scent, and what you guys wanted us to get out of it is exactly what we got out of it. So, I mean, seriously, great job.
Thank you so much. Absolutely.
Yeah. At the end of the day, when it came to making this collab, I wanted to give you guys something that you've never experienced before. And I really feel that we came through with that all the way. We hit a home run on the out of the box factor.
Absolutely. It really takes you to a different place.
Yeah. Diablo's asking about the selection of sesame seed oil. If you can talk about sesame seed oil a little bit. I don't think that's something you see a lot. So.
Right. What is something that I've noticed by being a creator, even when it comes to like shea butter, if you will, is the difference between refined shea butter and unrefined shea butter. And for those who don't know, if you pick unrefined shea butter, you're going to get shea butter in its rarest form, which I like as far as coating the beard. But sometimes the smell could be off-putting, or it can kind of mask the scent because of that thick shea butter. So with reference to the sesame seed oil, I was a little leery of it too when I first decided to use it, but I made sure that I picked refined in case it would have a scent to it. I was thinking possibly it would have maybe like a nutty scent initially. And that same refined sesame seed oil is in Appleberry, and Steven loved that so much, he decided to add it to this carrier oil. And I think, you know, it really falls within the family, so to speak, at least texture-wise and coloration, a lot with like metafoam seed oil, broccoli seed oil, papaya seed oil. Those are, I think, are middle-of-the-road oils that are fantastic. And especially, I think they're safe to put in beard products for this time of the year, meaning the summer, spring. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah. When it came to ratios, that was all Fetti, because that's his expertise. And if you used his products, you know that he has mastered that as well as scents. His ratios for the carrier oils are always on par. It's never going to be overly thick, greasy. It's a perfect outcome every single time you pick up one of his products. And I think that's his intention. Weird, like. So,
Yeah, it's just a matter of like a chef or a cook getting better in the kitchen over time. So that wrist really starts to improve uh, after making hundreds of oils and butters. You start to pick up on something and you get good at something.
there you go.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So refined sesame oil is fantastic. Again, it's also golden like jojoba oil in a sense. But again, smoother. So you won't go wrong with that refined sesame seed oil, the Diablo.
All right. So I think we're going to do that last giveaway. You could tell them what the prize is, and then we'll have Ken write in the chat, pick a number.
Can you in the private chat, can you send me the number range also?
Yes, sir.
And I'll throw that in the chat. There's
Space
like a
Cadet.
9-second or so StreamYard delay. So let me know how you want to do that. But
All right. So
Uh,
I could, if you want to, just type that in the chat and just do it that way so then everybody sees it at the same time.
And since since all of us pretty much were making such a big deal about the experience and the feeling beard, I've never done this before, but this giveaway is going to be a Batanga Sunrise combo because I feel like whoever wins this, they have to experience that butter.
nice.
And it's like a disservice if you don't try it. So this is going to kind of force them to try the butter, and if they haven't tried the hybrid butter in a sense where they can really see what they've been possibly missing out on. So you get a 3-ounce butter of the Batanga Sunrise, which is with mango butter, so much things, avocado butter. You can refer to the site where you guys can say it out. And then the 2-ounce oil of the Batanga Sunrise you will also get in that combo. So
Awesome, man. Thank you for doing that giveaway. I'm floored for whoever gets it, but guys, $60 for a combo. You get 20% off. You got to look at the volume of the product you're getting, and this isn't going to be one that just stays idle on your shelf. You're going to reach back for this sucker, I guarantee it. What up, Tyson from Copper Johns? Thanks for hopping in here.
what's up, Tyson?
What's up, Tyson?
Congrats to Tyson doing big things.
I just typed in there also, make sure you're live because I'm going to paste this. Steve, when you tell me you're ready, I'm going to hit go. And then that
I'm
number
gonna
range and
say,
everything
we're going to do the giveaway, so I'm ready to go on that.
okay.
Number range is between 60 and 80. Whoever I see first on my screen is the winner.
Uh-oh. He says it. $60 and $80. Emo.
I saw it.
Emo.
Yes.
How fitting that Emo won. He had me be a part of his collaboration launch, arduous journey, and I am thrilled that you are winning this, man. Gonna dig it, bro. Just want to take a moment to get in the heartstrings a little bit right here and just thank everyone who supported me during this collab and over the last 4.5 years. It's tremendous. Not the biggest channel, but I've been honored to do many collabs, and you guys have come out in droves to support that, and hope you do the same for this one. Fetti, I love you, man. You know that. We've had some in-depth, deep conversations, and I'm blessed to have you in my life and give me this opportunity, and I hope it does well and bring some new attention, some new customers to you.
Thank you so much, and same here, and it has already. I got a lot of pre-orders. I just finished sending out the pre-orders as of today. That's why I got here a little bit late. I had to stop off at the post office, not only to make sure everybody receives it, but everyone receives it this weekend in time, fresh off the release, fresh off the live stream, where the hype doesn't die down, if you will, and
Yeah.
create some excitement. So I made an effort of that. And Steven, you're a solid guy. I'm fortunate where I have a good judge of character with people in the bearded community. So I knew it was going to be, we already had a good vibe with each other. And I already knew if I was going to do a collaboration set, you would be first because you've been talking about it for years now. So I was like, I got to do it. It's going to be with him first. Get that out the way, and then I'll think about it, with other influences.
Hey man, if you don't open your mouth and ask for things, the universe isn't going to hand it to you. So you gotta ask, because you never know what the answer is going to be. And I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. Don't forget, guys. Embrace 20 saves you 20% and off any purchase. And you also put in the comment notes, free 1 ounce oil scent of your choice. How long is that going through?
At least until tomorrow.
Okay.
I might extend it for the weekend for those who don't catch the live stream, but definitely you guys got some time. I try to do something every week, so it's just simpler to stay rocking out with this. That way everybody can take advantage.
Thank you, Ken, for hopping on here, man. Appreciate your time. Staying for the whole duration.
Oh yeah, no, look, thank you for letting me be a part of this, and Fetti and Steven, for real, great job on this, man. I'm super happy for you. Fetti, I'm happy for all your success, man. I'm just glad to be a small part. I can't wait to put this in, you guys. This is fantastic. So great job.
You'll have to let us know in our chat.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think that's going to be wrapping it up for us, y'all. Batanga Sunrise, Fetti Says Beard Care.com. Use code Embrace20 while it's still alive. Get yourself a combo you're going to want to experience this butter. It is the Shiznizzle. Oh yeah, Army, keep on rocking. And oh yeah.
Y'all have a good night. Speak to y'all soon. Thanks so much. Take care.